Hello, this is Kevin Benedict, Mobility Analyst, reporting live this week from Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm here at SAP's TechEd 2012, and I have the privilege of spending time with Tony Kueh. Thanks for joining us, Tony.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yes, Tony, we've interviewed before, but why don't you share with the audience your title, your formal title?
Sure. I'm the head of Mobile Platform Solutions and Strategy at SAP.
Perfect. So you guys have kind of introduced a new theme of openness.
Yep.
You are inviting partners such as, well, why don't you list the partners you're working with, the partners, matter of fact, that are here at TechEd, and why is SAP taking that approach to mobility?
Yeah, absolutely. So when we looked at this mobile framework and the mobile ecosystem, and we really wanted to make sure that, number one, we satisfy the needs of the developer. And we looked at mobility. What we very quickly found out was that the consumer mobile was moving at a speed much faster than enterprise, right? You look at how long it took enterprises to really embrace iOS and brought it into the enterprise. It took a little bit of time. Likewise, the tools that were enabled to develop mobile applications was moving at a much faster rate in the consumer space than in enterprise. So earlier this year, we made a decision that we were not going to continue down our path of having a proprietary tool or a tool that only SAP provides or even a small set of partners can provide. And we really want to embrace the open ecosystem. This meant changing the way that we do certain things, embracing open source, embracing third parties, being completely open, having an SDK that can interface with anybody. And then when someone calls and says, I have a problem, not to turn them away, to say, yes, what is the tool you're using and what is the problem you're running into, and help customers really solve that problem. So earlier this year, we went and surveyed the market, the customer base, our partners, and identified 3 technologies and 3 companies that we thought were leaders in this space. Number one was Adobe. Adobe is a natural one because they're also a longtime SAP partner, but they acquired this technology called PhoneGap. And this technology allows you to build a mobile application with HTML5 skills, so web skills, but you can deploy it as a mobile application. The second company that we went to work with was a company called Sencha, which is just because you have the ability to build HTML5, you need additional things to help you accelerate that development. And the framework on top of HTML5, Sencha has clearly the best framework in the market today that a lot of enterprise software is already using that framework to build applications. So we reached out to them and saw that they were very open to partnering with us. And the third company is a company called Accelerator. And what they have is a unique tool in which you can use JavaScript to build applications cross-platform for iOS and Android, but those applications run in the native runtime, so they do have a little bit better performance. It doesn't require an HTML5 framework. So these 3 companies all, not surprisingly, are situated in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we worked with them and we made this partnership announcement back in the spring. Today, what we're delighted to have is the state in which PhoneGap is now integrated part of our platform. What that means is that if you've got an application that maybe an intern built, right? A lot of these are one person over the course of a few weeks build this applications, sometimes as a proof of concept. The moment that you want to start deploying into the enterprise world, you need to make sure that it's ready. Right, it needs to have single sign-on, it needs to adhere to corporate policies, it needs to have security frameworks, etc. You can take that application and drop it into our platform, restitch it to the APIs in the services in the platform, and you're ready to go. I mean, we're talking about a matter of days to get a standalone application onboarded into the platform.
Wow.
So that's already in the platform. And then from a tooling perspective, we've invited Sencha and Accelerator here, both to have hands-on sessions where our developer community can sit down and actually play with it, understand what the user experience or developer experience is to develop using Sencha, develop using Accelerator. Now, I mean, this is a huge change, right, from the days of ERP, quite frankly, where we really own and enforce the stack to be tightly integrated. This openness strategy is, it's our commitment to ensuring that we deliver on the promise of reaching 1 million developers that can build on SAP Mobility.
Great. Tony, I want to thank you so much for sharing with all of us today.
Thanks, guys.